companies come to us and they ask us the question, hey, I have some foreign nationals that are employed here. Are we compliant? And the answer to that question is kind of different for the different kinds of possible statuses these people are in. Another big population of foreign nationals that you may be hiring are people in H-1B status. And the compliance questions there are much more difficult, are much more involved. The first thing is, even as you begin the process, before you've even hired this person, as you go and you file the case, if you're working with an attorney, they'll work with you on this, but you have to define, what do we require for this kind of role? And that question very often is a difficult question for a small business. Maybe this is the first software engineer you're hiring. So when the lawyer asks you, what are your minimum requirements for the position? Almost always, people come back to us and they just say their minimum requirements are whatever this candidate has. So they're about to hire somebody that's got 17 years of experience and a master's degree. So they say, hey, our minimum requirements for the position are a master's degree and 15 plus years of experience. That's an easy answer because you already have that person's qualifications, but that's almost definitely not the real answer. And it's important because how you answer that question is going to dictate how much you have to actually pay that employee. When you say that you require 17 years of experience, you're saying to the government, this is a fully trained, at the top of their field position, right? The government's going to say to you, well, you have to pay them the absolute highest that we require for the location they're working in. That may be a challenge because maybe the absolute highest is $250,000. Maybe it's $300,000 because that's what we call wage level 4 position requires. But if you dig a little deeper, and we find this all the time, and we ask an employer, don't tell us what the candidate has. Tell us what you actually were advertising for, what you wanted when you were looking for the position.